Hey guys, this is Matt Miller with Political News. President Trump sat down with the president of South Africa today in the White House and set a perfect trap for him. The left-wing media has been denying for days now that there is a genocide going on in South Africa against the white South African Boer population, or the Afrikaners. Trump just showed the president video proof that something horrible is going on in his country. Watch it right here.
I could show you a couple of things, and I have to, it has to be responded to.
Yeah, sure.
Let me see the articles, please, if you would, and turn the lights down. Turn the lights down, and just put this on. It's right behind you, Johan.
There's nothing this parliament can do. With or without you, people are going to occupy land. We require no permission from you, from the president, from no one. We don't care. We can do whatever you want to do. Who are you to tell us whether we can occupy land or not? We are going to occupy land. Yeah. South African occupy land. That's who we are. Can we withdraw my membership from this useless parliament? Yes, honorable member. Must never be scared to kill. A revolution demands that at some point there must be killing, because the killing is part of a revolutionary act. Shoot to kill. No answer. Kill the poor, the farmer. Kill the poor, the farmer. Pa, 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 pa. To kill. No answer. Kill the poor, the farmer.
The mayor of D-Day in PE is a white man. So these people, when you want to hit them hard, go after a white man. They feel a terrible pain because you have touched a white man. Not because Mashaba and Suni will not be touched. They will be touched, no one. But we're starting with this white mess. We are cutting the throat of one man.
Shoot to kill. No man's law. Kill the brewer, the farmer. Kill the brewer, the farmer. Pa, pa, pa. Shoot to kill. No man's law. Kill the brewer, the farmer. Kill the brewer.
I don't know what's going to happen in the future. I'm saying to you, was not God for the killing of white people, at least for now. I can't guarantee the future.
Yeah, but you don't understand somebody watching that, especially as it gets shared on Twitter. They freak out. It sounds like a genocidal.
Who will expropriate land without compensation, whether they like it or not. If they object, they can seek refugee in America.
Now this is very bad. These are burial sites right here. Burial sites. Over 1,000 of white farmers, and those cars are lined up to pay love on a Sunday morning. Each one of those white things you see is a cross, and there's approximately 1,000 of them. They're all white farmers, the family of white farmers. And those cars aren't driving, they're stopped there to pay respects to their family member who was killed. And it's a terrible sight. I've never seen anything like it. Both sides of the road you have crosses. Those people were all killed.
Have they told you where that is, Mr. President? No, I'd like to know where that is, because this I've never seen. But, okay,
I mean, it's in South Africa, that's where.
we need to find out. I don't know.
Those people.
Huh? I don't know. Okay.
Mr. President, the Pentagon announced that it would be accepting a Qatari jet to be used as Air Force One. Perhaps
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You know,
The Pentagon.
you gotta get out of here. What does this have to do with the Qatari jet? They're giving the United States Air Force a jet, okay? And it's a great thing. We're talking about a lot of other things. It's NBC trying to get off the subject of what you just saw.
I'll ask
You
you
are
about
a real, you know, you're a terrible reporter.
ask you if-
Number one, you don't have what it takes to be a reporter. You're not smart enough. But
Thank
for
you,
you
sir.
to go into a subject about a jet that was given to the United States Air Force, which is a very nice thing, they also gave $5.1 trillion worth of investment in addition to the jet. Go back, you ought to go back to your studio at NBC, because Brian Roberts and the people that run that place, they ought to be investigated. They are so terrible the way you run that network, and you're a disgrace. No more questions for me. Go ahead. Go ahead, talk about that.
Please, may we have a South African
His name is Peter something. He's a terrible
If they're
reporter.
committing genocide, why invite them to the White House?
Quiet.
I'll be quiet.
Quiet.
Sure, that's my question now.
Let's go.
Thank you so much, President Trump. Anna Pelasson from ENCA in South Africa. Thank you very much
Thank
for
you very
hosting
much,
us.
dude.
What would you like President Ramaphosa to do about the situation?
I
that we
don't
just
know.
seen on the screen?
I don't know. Look, these are articles over the last few days. Death of people. Death. Horrible death.
This was a genius move by Trump to, right in the middle of their meeting, turn around and show the South African president, who is downplaying what's really going on in his country, to show all the reporters of these left-wing media outlets that have been saying that Trump is a liar for claiming that a genocide is going on in South Africa. He showed them a video of the party in power that is chanting to shoot the Boer, kill the Boer, take their land. Again, the Boers are a Dutch, South African white population. They've been there for hundreds of years. They colonized the area in the 1600s. They've been there for hundreds of years. They're living peacefully. And South Africa has had a very turbulent history, of course. When the British went there was an apartheid state and all of this. So there was a lot of racial friction and racial class system. But that's not the case anymore. There's not apartheid. There's not white supremacy in South Africa. There's these farmers that are trying to live there where they've lived for generations. And the black nationalist government and the party that's in power is enacting violence against them, promoting violence, allowing these atrocities to happen. They're taking their land in land seizures. They're attacking them. It's a truly horrendous situation. And for the left-wing media, the mainstream media, the legacy media here in the United States, to deny that this is happening and say, oh, it's not technically a genocide because the right departments haven't declared that it is, or it doesn't meet this exact criteria. There's a horrible, horrible situation of racial discrimination, violence, and political persecution going on against this group in South Africa. And all Trump did was accept 59 of them to come. Well-vetted people that we know aren't gang members or terrorists. They're people who are fleeing political persecution, welcome them into the United States, which is what the asylum program and refugee status is supposed to be for. And the Democrats, who were completely okay with letting in millions of unvetted illegal immigrants for the last 4 years, they welcomed in millions of people with open arms. They have a problem with this 59 people who have come from South Africa. They've denied the violence and atrocities and racial discrimination that they're facing. This is a new low for the media. You know, and that it's a pretty low bar already, but I have to say that this is definitely a new low. This maneuver that Trump pulled off today in the White House was perfectly choreographed, made his point perfectly, and made the South African president look at best oblivious to what's going on in his own country. At worst, the guy's a liar, and he's trying to hide this stuff. He's trying to sweep this under the rug and not raise alarm bells and just let it continue happening. So I hope that we're going to see positive change after this. We're going to see the media actually acknowledge what's going on in South Africa. We're going to continue to accept well-vetted an appropriate amount of refugees if they want to keep coming. Again, this is not millions and millions of people who we don't know who they are. That's the problem with the illegal immigration. That's the problem with an open border. There's no problem with letting in asylum seekers who have applied for asylum, who have been vetted and checked by our government into this country because they're genuinely getting away from persecution. That is what the United States should do, and we should continue to do that here, in this case, with South Africa. So anyway, let me know what you guys thought of this clip in the comments. Do you think Trump did a good job here showing the video in front of the media and the South African president and the officials that are here from South Africa today? Let me know in the comments. If you liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Ring the notification bell so you guys get notified when we post brand new videos here on Politbrawl. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.